In a given year, Youth Build programs serve approximately 7,000 participants. About 37% of participants are women. Women in Youth Build programs are exposed to different career opportunities in fields such as construction, healthcare, information technology, manufacturing, culinary and hospitality, logistics, and more.
I love helping young women get ahead in life. So that's my passion. And Gina's one that's really, really excelled in the trades. I'm really proud of her. And she's looking at leadership opportunities now. And that's phenomenal. I'm really excited for her.
I am a graduate of Youth Build San Joaquin. I graduated class of 2013. Since graduating, I'm now a member with District Council 16, Local 83. I'm a painter by trade.
From the very beginning, we connected with the unions. We partnered with all of them to offer conferences just for females, and they always sent representatives. And they talked about their work in the trades. They brought their tools. They dressed as if they were going to work, and they talked about the struggles, that it wasn't easy for a female, but that if you were tenacious and you really stuck to it, you could make it in the trade.
It's hard. I'm not gonna say it's easy. You gotta be positive.
Lena was a mental toughest in 2011. I think instantly I saw in her like the potential to want to do better, the potential to really thrive and to like say, okay, I got this opportunity and I want to take it by the horns. Despite all the things that were against her, Lena, like she went and got her associate's degree. Then she got her bachelor's degree. She also joined the same sorority as me.
Felicia was a big influence in my life. And if it wasn't for her, opening up doors for me, I know for a fact I wouldn't be where I am. Yes, you have to apply yourself, but you also need that push and someone that can help you get there.
Just seeing how this young woman who could have ended up somewhere else in the world was able to be able to go to college, and then now she's like living in LA.
I'm a case manager at SRO Housing. I do a women empowerment event to promote mental health mentorship, to bring women together and hopefully gain someone that can help them get into that career pathway.
The very first time I was actually introduced to Maria, she was one of the only female students. And I was hearing about this girl who was in construction and who was really just good at what she do.
And once the directors found out that I was gonna go ahead and join the construction class, they said, man, you were gonna kick butt. And I said, wow, that kind of gave me more of the motivation. Like, yes, I have to join this. If they could think that I could do it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
I always tell people, literally, I'm 5'3". I said, but if you ask me, I'm about 6'10" in my head. And that's my mentality. I'm a giant, wherever I go. And that's what I tell my girls, be a giant, be that star.
We used to have about 35% of the young people that came in every year be young women. It's completely flipped on its head. This last class, there are at least 70-75% young women. Currently, there are 4 young alumni women who are in leadership positions here at Youth Build Louisville.
I was not like the hands-on construction kind of person, but there are hidden lessons in lessons. We all know that, like working together and listening and communicating and so many other things that we learned from construction. I was able to use those things in my career every day.
We work to create pathways and pipelines and bust down doors they can't get into.
I'm not going to tell them if it's a role that's considered for a man. I'm going to force whatever role and where their minds are at so they can do that. And we're going to go down the list of things that you need to do to get you there.
It's just expanding what people traditionally think. For example, we have a young lady that is amazing at fashion design. We don't have a fashion design program, but after meeting with Chantel, she was able to grasp the concept of graphic design and how that ties into fashion, right? So she elected, I don't want to do health careers. I want to do IT.
So I think having a woman advocate is huge. And I'm constantly telling my youth on a daily basis, you should always advocate for yourself.
I did the construction track, and now that they started the new child youth development course, I wanted to try that. I just want to make a career out of working with kids because it's like my calling.
Youth Build programs across the country and around the world partner with Opportunity Youth, young adults between the ages of 16 and 24 who are neither in school nor employed, to reclaim their education, gain job skills, and become leaders in their communities. Through pre-apprenticeships, Youth Build programs pave the way for young women to build the future.
Youth Build
champions women
as they realize their goals
and aspirations
and transform into the leaders
of today
and tomorrow.